Yeah. Hair flip. Yeah, I'm a badass bitch. I don't like it. Hair flip. Yeah. Oh my God. So you guys should be happy. Oh my goodness. Hair flip. But anyways, hair flip. Hair flipping on these hoes. Hi. Period. 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 Shout out to Tip West. Period. For, you know, and Jared Couch from Watch for that theme. I love it. Hair flip. Oh my God. Hi. Did you guys miss me? I know y'all did. I know. It's not the same when a bad bitch ain't in the game. Hair flip. So, oh my God, hi everybody. I missed you guys. Oh, look at her. She's so cute. Oh my God. I cannot wait to talk about her because she is adorable. So, hair flip. So, we're gonna jump into these topics. Y'all know I'm a little bit late. I love y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all. Welcome, welcome, welcome. What time is it? I'm only 2 minutes late, bitch. Y'all trying it. Y'all trying it. I wasn't even that late, because I always try to pee right before, because y'all be having to pee. So I have to use the restroom. Like, oh my God, all these regulations. Like, oh my God, I'm not coming. Oh my God. Shout out to it's a Monisha. Oh my God, yes. It's a Monisha. If it's not Monisha, oh well, that's what I'm calling you because I like it. Monisha. Thank you, girl. Ooh, Lord, chubby little cubby, period. I like that name. Change that to big in here though. But oh my God, hi. Bridget, hi. Hi. I've got everybody. Hi. We got a new member too. I saw that. Welcome to the gang, baby. Oh my God, we got a British Island. Shadita, Bonnie, Church, all of y'all. Oh my God, I love y'all. I saw my girl Tip West is in the building as usual. My Damie, my God, I love you. Like all of you guys, all my moderators, Pink Unicorn, D, Drika, Tanika, Miss T, Mr. Kyle, my girl. All of y'all, I love y'all. So let's get into this. Let's get messy. Why not? Look at her. Oh my God.
You were my baby. I started when we were younger. You were my
what, girl? Period. Period.
Even though we used to argue, it's alright. I know we haven't seen each other in a while, but you will always be my girl.
Period. Girl, you were so cute, but she was about to break it down. Y'all had her fucked up because she was about to break it down at the end. She was like, wait a minute, hold up, because I'm feeling this. So she's about to start throwing it. I was like, ha. That's what I heard. I would have cut the camera off right there too. Because I'm like, wait a minute, who taught you that? Where you learn that from? But she is cute with this big old bow with her head. She is adorable. But I'm gonna need you to get on your notes, so I'm gonna need you to get, you sound like Carisha from the City Girls. Girl, I'm gonna need you to get on your note. We're not gonna make it sound like that note wasn't horrible. But she is so cute. Like she is, oh my gosh, she is everything. She is just just beautiful little girl. Him in the back, yeah, he cute, whatever. But back to the star, the one with the bow. Girl, I'm gonna need you to get on your note, girl. I'm gonna need to look now. Look now, you cute and everything, girl. But I'm gonna need you to get it. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Because, girl, that note was everywhere. Girl, that note was everywhere. But you cute. You was cute in here. But, girl, that note was everywhere. Everywhere. This definitely was a good girl. This was cute. For, like, you know, you and your parents. But that note... Girl, because look, now I gotta be unbiased now. I gotta be unbiased. And she is beautiful. Just the cutest little thing. Oh my God. Like she just makes me melt. She is so cute. And I'm just like, oh my God. And like, look at her. You can tell she's taking care of all of that. She match. Girl, head to toe, period. Her mama don't be playing. Her mama, her daddy don't be playing, period. Period. Like they get her together. So she is so cute. Well taken care of. Look like she bathed, all of that. Yes, Lord. So she is cute. Like from head to toe. Stars all around the board, girl. The look is everything, girl. You is cute, girl. Like all of that, or you is cute in here. But girl, that note was everywhere. So I'm gonna need y'all to watch this and don't be so, beach. So shell shocked by how cute she is. Black kids usually are. Hello. Her flip. So y'all gotta stop being distracted or. And then the one in the bag with all of these notes that ain't even necessary. I'm like, sing the song like Usher. Like, what is all of this? Stop it. But anyways, listen to it now. Close your eyes and listen to her. Listen to her, girl. You everywhere.
Baby, I started when we were younger, you were mine.
Horrible.
Another brother taking over, planets in your eyes.
Everywhere.
Even though we used to argue, it's alright.
Horrible.
I know we haven't seen each other in a while, but you will always be my blue.
Horrible. That's just how horrible. She was killing it though. She was about to, yeah, she about to show you. Period. Horrible. Horrible.
Even though we used to argue, it's alright.
Horrible.
We haven't seen each other in a while, but you will always be my blue.
She is so cute, but girl, please stick to school, girl, because she about to throw. Look at that back. Look at that back. I'm like, oh, where my belt? Where my belt? On my churn. No, you are not allowed to. That arch right there. That's you about to get popped. Mm-hmm. That's where your mama is, so she can whoop you real quick. Let me go get your mama. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Let me go get your mama so you about to get a whooping. Because why your back arching like that? You ain't got to know hula hoop. That's the only time when that's okay, and that's not even all the way okay. Because I be even when my babies be hula hooping, I be watching my daughters. I be like, because she getting a little good on the side beach. How you beach? You know how you get, when you start hula hooping beach, and it's just one side beach that you can do better than the other. Yeah, I'm like, because I got twerk written all over it. I'm like, So I be watching my babies with them hula hoops. I be bending them a little bit beach. I do. I don't care. I be bending them a little bit because to throw them off. You give them white people rhythm. So I be bending the just a little bit. I just be bending it because once you get the, to the side beach, once you find hell no. I'm like, come here. You hula hoop around. My daughter be like, no, I'm not. Like this is how, no. You're doing it wrong. Give it here. And that's when I bend it a little bit. I'm like, let me bend it because it's too round, though. That hip just a little. I don't like how it's rotated. I don't like that. So we gotta fix it. Girl, I'm gonna need you offbeat with this motherfucker. So I don't. As soon as my daughter started to get it, I'm like, hell no. I gotta distract them. Like when you teach them how to ride a bike, and you gotta keep teaching them until they learn beach. Well, as soon as my daughter starts to get the hang of it, I'm like, hell no. Let's go play hopscotch. Get this chalk. Here. Go play hopscotch, y'all. Like, as soon as they get the hang of that shit, I'm like, fuck this shit. So here, flip, I'm like, oh, Lord, they're going to be whores. I'm like, oh, Lord, they're going to be sluts. They know how to hula hoop, Lord. This is the beginning. This is my nightmare. I don't want my kids to be alcoholics, on drugs, or sluts. This is one of the nightmares. I only got 3. And they balking up the 3rd one. So I'm like, hell no. Like, I don't want them to be sluts. I don't want them to be drug addicts. And I don't want them to fuck and be alcoholics. But like, other than that, I pretty much anything else I'm willing to probably work with. Hopefully. But, but whatever, move right along. So she was cute. This was cute. I loved it. Loved it. But girl, I need you to sit with the choir teacher a little bit longer, girl, because I know it's everywhere. But you are cute. Oh, look, yeah. Hi, Brittany.
The first main question that you guys have been asking me is what's my dream car? My dream car is probably a Bentley. I've never owned one or driven in one.
That is so weird because you can afford like 20 of them, but you go right ahead, girl.
It's definitely my dream car. Number 2 is, have I ever fallen on stage? Yes.
Duh.
I was on tour, the Dream Within a Dream tour, and I had rain boots on, and there was a rain sequence, and I slid across the whole stage, and I embarrassed myself in front of thousands of people.
Oh my God.
It's pretty embarrassing.
Yeah.
The next question is what's my favorite Halloween costume that I ever wore? I would probably say it was when I was a fairy 1 year. And the last question that you guys asked me.
She are still in character. Brittany, girl. A good, yeah. You sure you're not still a fairy? Like, oh my God, girl.
Is, have I ever kissed a girl? Yes, I have kissed a girl, and her name is Madonna. Okay, so a lot of you guys have been writing in.
Yeah, we saw that gross shit. Okay, hair flip. So she was, she said a lot of people have been writing in, wanting to know certain questions. Brittany, girl, I have a question. Do you ever take that eyeliner off? Is that like, because you always have raccoon eyes. So well, you look like you got diabetes. So I'm confused. You're not a diabetic. I know their eyelids sometimes are a little darker due to, medications and, all this stuff. Girl, yeah, a good, yeah. Do you ever take that eyeliner off, girl? Do you like wake up with it on? Because it's like always there. So, and then my second question, can you show us that you wash it off? Can you go wash it off really quick and reapply? Because your eyes is always bleak. And that's, from what I see, is makeup. Yeah. So, good, yeah. Yeah, hair flip. So I just wanted to know that. And Brittany, we love you, girl. We do, but girl, you like low-key scary. Like, you're scary, girl. Like, you're weird as shit. And I know they say, it's the that pink shit that they suck out of churn and all that bullshit. And then the MK Ultra and all of that to say you're a robot. I don't know. I just know you fucking scary. You scare me, girl. We need to get this girl up out of y'all. Can look. I'm gonna need y'all to stop saying free Brittany. She is rich, she is rich. A young girl. She rich. What are we freeing her from? Like, I don't understand. Like, why do y'all keep saying free Brittany? Girl, where is she? Where is she locked up at? She is trapped where? In luxury? BB, have you seen where she lived at? Her daddy still got her in a fucking mansion. Like, he just like mainly like controlling her income and like controlling when she performs and stuff like that. But he's not literally controlling her body. Besides the fact that they have her on certain medications and they're prescribed. So for the most part, I'm sorry. I just can't feel sorry for all this white privilege. Like, I don't get it. Like, I really don't get it at all. Like, free her from who? Her fucking father. He ain't going nowhere till he die. So, like, what is y'all talking about? He controls her. Oh, well. Like, oh, well. The white people control us. Can we worry about that? Why are we so worried about one white man controlling her when we got millions fucking controlling us? I don't give a good goddamn that oh, well. She shouldn't have fucked Kevin and took him from Niecy from Moesha Beach. She shouldn't have did that. Thank you, Akeem, where he at? But you've been ignoring my fucking messages. Bye bye. But hey, Akeem, thank you for the super chat. I'm just kidding. Hi, thank you. Yeah, ain't nobody. No. She shouldn't have stole Niecy, man. Brittany, a good, yeah. Oops, yo ass locked up again. First it was the industry, now it's your own daddy. Ooh, baby, oops, you think I am trapped, but it's just my fucking dad. I'm not that innocent. A good, yeah, yeah. A good, yeah, yeah. Yeah, fuck her. So, yeah, Brittany, girl, we love you, girl. We girl, you shouldn't have, girl, stop fucking with black women property, girl. That was OPP. That was other people property. And you fell in love with that big old white uncircumcised peen, girl. And you took him from Niecy Beach. And didn't nobody tell you to do that when she already couldn't be with Hakeem after he died because of Moesha, because of Brandy, girl. Like, girl, wait a minute. Girl, you tried it. Nope, I'm sick of this shit. I'm sick of this shit. Girl, you should have left that black woman man alone. Didn't nobody tell you to go take that white man from her? All these white men out here. And you gonna go take Niecy. Like, nah, girl, she already look at how she looking. She already a whole valley white girl. Like, oh my God, Britney stole my man. Like, no, she should have been like, Britney stole my motherfucking man. And when that bitch come off tour, I'm fucking her up. That's how you should have been, star girl. I didn't appreciate all that punk ass, weak ass shit you was doing, girl. You sitting there mad behind closed doors and shit. No, girl, get on the camera. So tell her, fuck her raccoon eyes. Yeah. So she should have left well enough alone. She done ran. Yep, Brittany. You done broke up a family and all of that shit. Girl, you contributed. Yes, you did. Kevin, weird ass. He shouldn't have been doing what he was doing. Looking like I caught her. Look at me. Hard. Looking like I caught a lick. So Kevin caught a lick. Brittany. And yeah. So her bad. Like hey, she didn't raise her churn. Brittany, you didn't raise your churn. Brittany, you didn't raise your churn. Kevin did. You had him a weekend or two. One weekend a year. Girl, they come over there, you pulling out dolls, Barbie dolls and shit, trying to play with the churn and started raising them. You ain't never cooked them a meal before, ever. Like, ever. Girl, they drank Enfamil. You ain't even breastfeed. Yeah, Brittany, girl, you had ribs at your wedding. You have ribs at your wedding. Shout out to Robin King for coming, member. Shout out to you, oh my God, welcome. She had ribs. She had ribs at a wedding. The shit was ghetto. It was chicken there too. Yeah, you hurry up and did that shit. Kevin hurried up and knocked your motherfucking ass up because he saw you was a meal ticket girl, and clearly you were. So he got all type of properties, homes. He raising both the kids, got full custody. Girl, nobody got time for that bullshit. So Brittany, hair flip, a good, yeah. Like, oh well, shit. We worried about being we trying to still get freed from enslavement from your people. Girl, we ain't got time to rescue you from your people. Girl, we ain't got time for that shit at all. Shout out to Philly Chica, and thank you to other for the Cash App, sweetie. Thank you so much. Let us Google, yeah. LOL, pop star corpse bride Hunter. Girl, I cannot with you. God needs to talk about people. You is rude. Just kidding. Love you. So hair flip. Don't nobody got time for that shit. It's too much white privilege in front of the screen. It's too much. I'm sorry. If anybody should get out of this, a white person should be able to. So I mean, does Brittany want to be freed? Let my people go. Does she want to be freed? I mean, she looks fine. Look, she even answering questions. Look.
I'm here to answer all of your questions. The first main question that you guys have been asking me is what's my dream car?
Do you really think that was everybody's main question? I'm sure everybody's main question was, girl, what the fuck going on with your daddy? Girl, why your daddy got you on the leash? Girl, like, girl, what's up with your fuck your father, girl? What's going on with your daddy? So I'm sure that was everybody's number one question, but she goes, what type of car? And then she gonna say she ain't never had one or own one. Girl, you could buy 50 of them motherfuckers if you wanted to, with as much money as you got. So, girl, and why she only got Brittany? Why you don't put makeup nowhere else? I'm sick of just this eyeliner. That's probably all her daddy allowed her to wear.
Car's probably a Bentley. I've never owned one or driven in one, but it's definitely my dream car.
Oh shit.
Number 2 is, have I ever fallen on stage? Yes. I was
welcome.
on tour,
Thank you so much.
Tour, and I had rain boots on, and there was a rain sequence, and I slid across the whole stage, and I embarrassed myself in front of thousands of people.
Girl, what does she look like? We can't help it. She looking how she looking. Like, we ain't got nothing to do with this. Look, we gotta stay out of this. We gotta stay out of this. They ain't over there beating on her and shit. She is alive. She well. She's scared. Oh well. What does that have to do with us? Like, what is y'all feeling sorry for? Like, I really just don't understand. I don't get it. I don't get it. Like, what? Because she can't go outside? Why y'all want her to come outside? It's COVID. What playground is y'all at that y'all want her to meet y'all at? Like, I don't understand. Brittany can't come into the playground and play with us. Like, they need to free her so she can hang up. So she can hang out with us. Like, I never see her at Starbucks anymore. And like, what does this mean? Okay, if they let her outside, then the fuck what? Like, then what? Like, I mean, what about it? She don't want to perform. She don't want to do none of that bullshit. When she was doing that residency in Vegas, Brittany didn't even want to do it. Like, you could tell. Like, she acted like she didn't want to do that shit. So, I mean, she done. I feel like Brittany don't even want to be in it. Like, we don't know how she truly feel. Like, we don't know. Y'all just assuming. So, y'all need to contact Brittany, just like these people with these questions. Brittany, why do you look scared? Y'all asking the wrong questions. Brittany, why do you look terrified? Brittany, why do your voice be shaking? Brittany, why do you look up when you talk? Who you looking at? Brittany, why do you want to make more music? Brittany, are you working on any music? Brittany, are you going on tour? Brittany, are you, like, y'all not asking them questions. Y'all want to know what y'all fucking questions was? Here they go.
And it's pretty embarrassing. The next question is what's my favorite Halloween costume I ever wore? I would probably say it was when I was a fairy 1 year. And the last question that you guys asked me is, have I ever kissed a girl? Yes, I have kissed a girl, and her name is Madonna. Okay, so a lot of you guys have been writing in, and I'm here to...
So Brittany is fucking fine. Like, shout out to Philly Chicken. Shout out to my Boo Smoke Break. Oh my God, I love you too. Period. Love the mug. Period. Oh, shout out to Smoke Break. Like, yeah. So Brittany's fine. Moving right along. We're moving on from Brittany. Bye, Brittany. Brittany's fine. She's fucking fine. Like, cut it out, guys. Brittany's fine. Hair flip. So, don't be fooled by the rocks that I got. I'm still a fake bitch from the block. Shout out to S. Gordon. You need to stop. I'm too tired from work to laugh, and you got me over here dying. Shout out to S. Gordon. Girl, look, I don't know, y'all is always laughing at me. Oh my God. Twila said Brittany was wearing, she's wearing her. Oh my gosh, she over there living in Never Land. Oh, Brittany, she's still thinking it's 2001. You tell me you're in love with me. Yeah. A good, yeah. Like, I mean, like, y'all can listen to all her music, see all her videos. Leave Brittany alone. Let's get shout out to S. Gordon. Carolyn said, is she holding some cue cards? Probably. Because she could still read, period. Shout out to Brittany. Shout out what's going on with Brittany. Feely, I don't know. I know she need to figure out what the fuck going on with that eyeliner. Now let's get into J-Lo. I'm down to earth like this. Fucked everybody in the business. I've been a slut for so much. I'm in control and loving it. Rumors got me laughing, cat. This is Miss Well, I'm bouncing and I'm out, son. I gotta leave you alone. Cause I'm good, holding down the spot, and I'm good, repping the thoughts from the block, and I'm good. I got being a hoe on lock, so without me, you'll be fine, nigga, right? Girl, I'm sick of this bitch. So, she, they all these rumors circulating that she done broke up with her 108th male celebrity in the fucking industry. But then they put up another post saying that her and A-Rod, Alex Rodriguez, is still together. Now they showed one of her fucking churn, the little girl. She was with Mark Anthony, her father. And she was over there crying because she had heard that these two broke up. Okay? I found that sad. I was like, oh, poor thing. Because kids get, locked up in the shit. You know, just because you breaking up with him don't mean, you know, especially if they like him, you know, they want him to stay around, you know, so they can't help it that J-Lo won't this dancer, that she done found another dancer bitch, you know, that's been dancing for her. She like, damn, I'm trying to you know, because she love a dancer bitch. You know, she love her dancer. To shout to Divine Star. My first time catching you live. I'm a new sub. I love your channel. Thank you for all you do and making me laugh more than I ever have in years. Shout out to Divine Star. And you welcome, girl. You know, I do what I can zoo, girl. When I can zoo. Thank you, girl. Thank you. Shanita, is it Shantia? Shantia, I'm hoping I'm saying that right, girl. You give a face, girl. She said, who haven't she dated? Period. Period. So yeah, we're sick of her, and she love about the period. My love don't cost a thing. Then she got on her knees and started sucking off the choreographer. Like, she love a good dancer, bitch. She love a good dancer, bitch. Alex is what takes us to the period. Says something is wrong with J-Lo. I think so too. She won't come out of her 20s. She won't come out of her 20s. So J-Lo, girl, yeah, you about to be 50. Grow up. So yeah, get married and stay with this nigga. Girl, you knew his dick was trash when you got with him. Like, girl, A-Rod looked like his girl. He dated Cameron Diaz. Girl, stop. So yeah, fuck J-Lo and A-Rod. Moving right along. Shawnee O'Neal on why I'm moving along because J-Lo said that they basically still together. So there's no point of elaborating on the story when she's saying we didn't break up. I don't want new dick. Lies. So here, Flip. So it is what it is. Robin King said she is MK Ultra victim. It is deeper than what you think it is. She really needs help. She has panda eyes. Look up the term panda eyes. What? Gerda, what is that? Sleep deprivation? If you set up all night and and you sung Hit Me Baby One More Time 90 times in a row and said goo goo yeah yeah, you'll be tired too. So I think that's what it's from. That's called bad eyeliner as well. So she probably looked like she needed a little nap. But other than that, girl, because a nap will get rid of that. A nap will get rid of that. That'll get rid of panda eyes. She just need a good 45 to an hour. Girl, girl, that's it. You stay up 84 hours singing Oops, I Did It Again. Girl, she done broke 3 karaoke machines. Girl, she done bought Barbie out. There ain't no Barbies nowhere. You gotta order them online because she done bought them all. Like, girl, nobody got time for all that weird ass shit. Yeah. So move right along. Shout out to the Chica. J-Lo was getting in the shower with A-Rod and ended up with a pretzel ride. Period. Shawnee. Let's get into Shawnee. So Shawnee O'Neal and why there aren't many wives on Basketball Wives. If you're a wife and you come on this show, people aren't nice. Oh. Well, first of all, there is a wife on the show, and it's Jackie Christie. She been in that weird ass marriage with Doug for a long time. So yeah, his bald headed ass. I like Doug, but he's weird. I like Jackie, but cuckoo. Cuckoo. So you know, here, Flip. Y'all know I like Jackie. I like Jackie's firstborn daughter. I don't like the beige one she had after. I don't like that one. But I like the other daughter. Yeah, I like her. So I'll move right along. So Jackie Christie is a wife. So I don't know why people say, you know, why they say there aren't many. So that's what, you know, aren't many, meaning there are wives, just like there aren't a lot of them. Is Kristen on this show or is she gone? Is she on this season? I haven't been watching. I haven't been watching. So I have no idea. But is she on this season? I don't think Kristen's on this season. Is she? I have no idea. I haven't been watching. But oh, she is. She is on the season. Okay, shout out to her. Shout out to Kristen. I like Kristen. I think she's gorgeous. Kristen is Malaysia cousin, right? She's Malaysia cousin, right? She's Malaysia cousin, isn't she? Shout out to Leah, Alex, hi. Shout out to the UK. Shout out to the UK. Period. Kristen don't count her man as Lord. Erica got us like, yeah, that don't count. Yeah, gross. I like Jackie's daughters, but they don't like their moms. Period. I don't like her. Okay, so that is Malaysia's cousin-in-law. Okay, cousin-in-law. Okay, right. Okay, so I like Kristen. I think she's gorgeous. I think she's beautiful. I like her. I love her smile. And her hair always usually be laid. So I love a black woman with that always hair just always look good. I don't know why. I don't know what. I like a black woman you really can't catch on a bad day because they always got their hair done. Like they always do something to it. So rather it's a wig or rather it's theirs, whatever. Like it's always something done to it. So I love that. And Kristen. Malaysia too. Malaysia is one of those females too. Her hair is always fucking done. So that's why I love just staring at Malaysia. Because it's just like, girl, you're gorgeous. Malaysia is gorgeous. Shout out to Impeccable Entertainment. Sean, love you. Do you have a PO box? Yes, I do, and I will drop that in the chat. Shout out to you, and I love you too. Thank you for the super chat. She is pretty. She is. I will drop that PO, but remind me, Impeccable. If not, message me on IG just in case, and just put like PO box in big letters so I know that it's you. It's basketball exes. Period. Girl. Mariah, period. Oh, girl, they be trying it. Okay, so I'm about to say why, because I'm about to cut her out. Shawnee, girl, you in this fucking nose. Shawnee girl. So shout out to Neighborhood Talk. Neighbors, if you've watched an episode of VH1's Basketball Wives, then you probably noticed that most of the cast isn't married or are only on the show due to a failed relationship with an NBA player. During an interview with Tamron Hall, executive producer of the show and cast member Shawnee O'Neal explained exactly why it's that why she says it's hard finding wives who want to participate. Shawnee says, well, you know, honestly, when it first started, it was going to be wives. When I had the idea, I was a basketball wife. That's kind of where it started. I think I cheated on 1,100 times. But it also has evolved into not so much. But she said, I will be honest, if you are a wife and you come on this show or do reality TV at all, it opens up Pandora's box. Honestly, people are not nice. I don't think it has anything to do with people being nice. I think it has everything to do with a lot of people don't know whom is with whom. So, trying to true you're married. Unfortunately, yes. Just kidding. Unfortunately, yes. Yeah, just kidding. So yeah, Shawnee is messy. She's very messy. Yeah, I just think that when reality TV ruins relationships. So a lot of people don't know Virgo. A lot of people don't know who's with who. So a lot of these basketball players, football players, all of this shit, everybody don't know exactly who they be with. So it's like it's easier for them to live separate lives. So it's Shawnee them bringing these men in, like, and being an athlete, no different than being like an artist, more so, especially like a rap artist. There's a lot of infidelity that is going around. You know, whether it's just random hookups or it is what it is. So, or a random person got a whole baby with somebody else, and we didn't know until, they didn't know that they were even dating a Malaysia, from Basketball Wives, because they thought they was in a relationship. And then they look on TV and they see this nigga on here with motherfucking Malaysia, and shit like that. So honestly, it brings a lot of skeletons out of the closet. If you pay attention, when Monica, I believe I said this when the show first started, I believe it's on YouTube. When Monica first came on with her husband, that basketball player, what was his name? When she first came on with him, I said, now they about to get divorced. And I said, Shannon. I said that because I could tell that Shannon, because how he was on the like on the show. Like he really didn't want to be seen. Like you could tell he really didn't want to participate. So in him not participating, I feel like it's because there's a lot of things that he has going on outside of here that now will probably be publicized just because he's on TV. People do anything for clout. So if once again, you know, you don't necessarily know whom is dealing with whom. So just because you know who Shannon is doesn't mean that this girl that's been sleeping with him for the last 4 or 5 months know exactly his caliber or who he is. It doesn't mean that. It doesn't. There's a lot of young people that don't even know about these older celebrities, you know, the ones that came up in the 90s, you know, and stuff like that. So, you know, somebody that's, you know, 22, 23 right now, you know, probably don't even know who a Monica is necessarily. You know, most do, but, you know, a lot of them don't. So if they were to like date a Monica or be around a Monica, you know, they wouldn't look at it like I'm with this big celebrity. Like they wouldn't have an idea until they know, you know. So then it's like you go home, and all of a sudden you start to see this person on social media and shit like that, like, oh, they're a star, you know, at one point, you know. I mean, like it's a lot, you know, especially with the newer generation. They don't know everything. You know of a person, but you don't necessarily like know them. Like a lot of R. Kelly's victims, that's why most of them were younger girls, because most of them didn't know about what was going on. You know, like they didn't know what he did. You know, most of them was children, you know, like 4, 5 years old, you know, when all of this shit was going on with his court cases, you know, and all of that. And then by the time they grew, you know, certain rumors, you know, would go around, but it's nothing that was necessarily like divulged, you know, like nobody really went into detail, you know, like detail, like a Surviving R. Kelly, a docuseries showing you, you know, everything, you know, that opened up a lot of, you know, it opened up a lot of people's eyes. So a lot of people, you know, you just, you know, so hair flip. So I feel like that's why a lot of married women stay off of the show. And if you pay attention, they always try to drive some type of friction between the married couple. Look at Malaysia's cousin Kristen. Look at everything her fucking family went through that first season she was on there. Everything that happened between her and the father of her husband, her father-in-law, everything that the friction that it caused between her and her husband, her and Cece, you know, her father-in-law's wife to be, you know, that shit, that it destroys relationships, like it really does. You know, it even got to the point to where people started bringing up rumors on Cece to where she was allegedly cheating on Byron, you know, and all of that stuff. Like, what the fuck? You know, it's just like that shit can ruin your life, like it really can. You know, so you have to really be, you know, very protective, you know, like of your energy if you're going to be married. Monique Samuels and her husband from Real Housewives of Potomac. That's why I'm glad they left the show. I'm glad, because don't let this shit destroy your marriage. You know, there was rumors of Candace and, you know, allegedly she's sleeping with the motherfucking fitness instructor and all of this shit. The baby really isn't her husband. That shit can destroy marriages. Like, get the fuck out of there. If they willing to make up this shit about y'all, who knows what's next? Next, they gonna target your motherfucking husband. It's gonna be him next, to where all of a sudden he was with this girl and they saw him enter the bathroom, and you know, all they go, girl, you better get the fuck up out of there, Monique. That's why I'm like, girl, get out of here. This shit hot. Shit, take a break. Shit, if anything, come back in a few years. Like, girl, rebuild, raise your kids a little bit more. Like, you don't want all this scandal, and because that's what they'll do. Look at Ashley Darby, her and her husband. This shit is enough I feel like that's the main reason Ashley stand together, because of all of the I told you so's. She don't want, because everybody gonna say that shit. She leave him. I told you so. I told you so. I told you so. So it's like she's being reality TV right now. I feel like it's forcing the Darby family to stay together. If not for Real Housewives of Potomac, Ashley would have been left his motherfucking ass. She would have been left. She would have been gone. Like, I'm telling you, if the show ends, which I hope it doesn't, if it does, Ashley gonna leave his motherfucking ass. Watch, that shit gonna be a highlight. If she don't leave him by next season. But I'm just saying, because he done did the most. Grabbing men's ass, from production to being in a hotel room with women, allegedly men as well. Don't nobody got time for all that goddamn shit, girl. He done did the most. Girl. He gotta go. So, I mean, you know, it is what it is. So that's why I feel that a lot of wives and husbands stay off of it. And you're right. Stay the fuck up off this shit. It ain't worth it. Y'all see all this drama. The show doesn't function without drama. So if you come on there with a spouse, look at that girl. What's that girl? Phoebe? What's her name? What's that bitch name? Because I don't like her. She got on my nerves. I don't like her. But what's that girl name? Is it Phoebe? The one that's on the show right now. What's her name? Is it Phoebe? Well, I don't know her name. I haven't been watching, but I think it's like Phoebe or some shit. Evelyn friend. Evelyn friend, the one that dissed OG in the song, got scared as fuck when OG checked her in person about it. What is her name? She has 2 babies now. Yeah, I saw Ashley just had another boy, right? Another boy. Yeah, Ducklick Phoebe. Period. Phoebe. Okay. Here, Flip. Y'all see how they brought her motherfucking relationship on there? Didn't they say that her boyfriend cheated on her when they dated before? So they done whole broke up and you find out he cheated on you afterwards, like not even during the relationship, and that's your storyline? I want to marry you, but you cheated on me when we was together the first time, and although I just found out after we broke up. Weird. Why would that be a storyline? There's no reason for you to say that you can't trust him. That was him then. He's a whole new person now, and you should have checked him about it then. Like, why are you checking him about this? It literally makes no sense. It doesn't even need to be approached. And if you were allegedly talking to somebody else at that time as well, what loyalty? There was no loyalty. Both of y'all was hoes, from what it sounded like. Just hair flip, Phoebe. So from what it sounded like to me, both of y'all was getting dick. Like, I mean, not him. He was giving dick and you was getting it elsewhere. So that's what it sounds like to me. You keep trying to force it and make yourself look like a victim. You're not a victim because one, you're the one who brought up marriage. So that doesn't even make sense. You brought up if he would be considered, if he was considering marriage or thought about marriage, you brought that up. So then when he agrees pretty much to where he sees marriage in his future and whatnot, you want to bring up how he cheated on you when y'all dated a long time ago. Not he recently cheated on you or, anything like that when this new relationship, because that's old. That was then, this is now. So, I mean, even if he did cheat in it, so what? Like, I mean, that's the past. You can't chastise him for something that he did years ago. Like, that doesn't even make sense. Like, unless y'all were together for years. You weren't. You went your separate way, he went his. You weren't fucking around, he wasn't fucking around. Now y'all chose to get back together. There should be nothing to discuss about the past. You should be starting anew, especially if you're talking about marriage. That's how I know that you're immature and you probably shouldn't get married. Dumbass. I'm like, this bitch don't even make sense. Like, why is she here? Why is she here? Is she a seat filler? Because, like, why is she here? She's not Team Evelyn. OG threw that bitch down the hill and Phoebe ain't did shit about it. OG threw her ass in the woods, basically. In the bushes and all that shit. And she didn't do shit about it. She didn't do shit about it. Oh my gosh, speaking of Tammy, because we about to move on because yeah. Tammy, you miss Tammy Grado. I was watching an old clip from when Tammy was on that marriage boot camp show or whatever. And y'all remember Kendra from the Playboy Mansion, one of the from Hugh Hefner, he was one of his girlfriends, and she married Hank. And Hank got caught cheating with that motherfucking girl, very of the gay, with him cheating. And Kendra was there when Tammy and Kendra got into it. I was so pumped because I feel like Kendra ain't no motherfucking punk. Kendra, that's one white girl she ain't scary. She ain't no scary ass bitch. She not. Kendra would have fought Tammy motherfucking ass, and she was trying to. And I think Tammy was kind of shook, by like how Kendra wasn't scared of her. Like at all whatsoever. Kendra stood her motherfucking ground, bitch. Kendra jumped up. Tammy said, I'm not the bitch you want to be jumping up to. Kendra said, I'm up. Kendra said, I am. I'm like, period. I'm like, okay, I like you, girl. That's when I started liking Kendra, because I didn't like Kendra before. I mean, I just thought she was just an airhead. I just kind of like, oh, she's kind of dumb. But she's super athletic. And she ain't no motherfucking punk. And she was raised around black girls. Like, she used to see black girls all the time. Like, she ain't scared of a girl. And Kendra's not racist. Like, she's not a racist person. So she's just like, nah, you got me fucked up. Because Tammy was trying to come at Hank. And that's Kendra's husband. And Kendra jumped in that shit like, bitch, you ain't about to be talking to my husband like that. Who the fuck are you? So Kendra jumped up and Tammy, girl, I was like, yes. So, like, Hank had to remove Kendra. That's why I said Tammy was shook, because if Tammy wanted to fight Kendra, she could have. They was this far away. This far away. If Tammy wanted to drag her, all that, why you ain't chase Kendra how you chase Duffy? That's why I say Tammy is technically a bully. Because a person that'll fight anybody will fight anybody. That's just how the game go. I don't discriminate. So when it comes to a man, I'm not discriminating. I will fight any man. There's no discrimination. So now it depends on the level of disrespect. But I mean, it's a little different. You say something slick, then that's just some slick. And, you know, we combat with words. It's cool. It is what it is. But I'm not going to run up on a black guy and not run up on a white one or vice versa. Like, it's not going to be like that. If the white dude say something that pisses me off just as much as the black dude I ran up on, that's just what the fuck's about to happen. It's that simple. It is what it is. So when me with Tammy, there was nothing holding her back at that moment in time. Because y'all know Tammy's strong. She drugged them bitches on that boat when she was trying to get to Duffy. So, you know, she's strong in this beach. So if Tammy wanted to get to Kendra, you could have. And I said to Tammy face, you could have got to Kendra. Why didn't you? You so bad. You know, you so this, you so that. You told her, I advise you not to stand up. She stood up and she stayed up. And you said, I'm not that bitch. Kendra said, I am that bitch. Like, period. And that's literally what Kendra said. Kendra said, well, I am. Like, I'm that bitch. Like, girl, you got me fucked up. I will fight you. I'm not scared of you, girl. I am not afraid of you. And that shook Tammy. It shook her. Because when Hank started to move Kendra, that's when Tammy started to go towards her. But why are you waiting until he moved her to go to? You could have been, if you want, you could have snatched her. She was right there. And for seconds, like it wasn't like it was a split second move and they just grabbed both of them. No, if Tammy wanted Kendra, she could have got her. And she chose not to because you scary, sis. You're trying to fight nobody that's trying to fight you. You're a bully. That's what bullies do. Girl, please. When Tammy was trying to fight Evelyn that day, when she called her 9-motherfucking factor, notice how Evelyn didn't jump up until Tammy did. Because Evelyn wasn't trying to fight Tammy. She was trying to fight her. She wasn't. And that's why Tammy got so buck. When Tammy grabbed the old girl, the girl that started with an M, when she grabbed her pocketbook or purse or whatever and wouldn't give it back to her, that's why she did it, because she knew she wasn't going to do shit. Tammy ain't never tried no slick shit like that with no Malaysia or nobody like that, because she ain't trying to get her motherfucking ass beat. Whenever you get through, hair flip. She ain't never ran up on somebody that's going to fight her. She ain't never did that. She ain't never did that. Notice that. She hurried up and befriended OG. Why? She hurried up and became besties with OG. For what? Because you already know OG ain't scared of you. That's all that is. She ain't never tried to run up on a motherfucker OG. Now, Jackie Christie might be missing some screws, bitch, but she ain't scared of no hoe. Y'all see how old girl, what's my girl name with the big booty? My girl, my beautiful black woman. What's her name? Whooped Jackie ass. Whooped her ass. And so did. Whooped that ass, but Jackie, she still got up and fought. She might have got her ass whooped, but she still got up and fought, though. So respect. You know, in the black community, we still give you respect if you fight. Now, you just curry away. You know, you be a coward and try to run and shit. You ain't getting no props. But even if you get your ass whooped, bitch, we still gonna be like, you think, girl? Ooh, a napkin. Ooh, girl. But, girl, you did that, bitch. You know, I mean, shit. Before she, you know, threw your ass on top of that car and, you know, girl, bust your motherfucking face through the window, bitch. Then drug your ass on the girl before she started stumping you, bitch. Before she curb stumped you, bitch. Girl, before she pulled out all your brains, bitch. Girl, you was there. Girl, you showed up, bitch. Like, okay, girl, you was at the location. That's about all you can say. Because, you know, she got her ass whooped. But, you know, props, you know, for fighting, you know, for not cowering away. And Tammy ain't never ran up on nobody that want to fight her. Like that for real want to fight her. I ain't never seen her do it. I've seen her run up on people that she feels like she can beat by intimidation because they were already mentally, you know, intimidated by them. So intimidated by her. So she already knew physically they would be too. So I've seen her do that, but I ain't seen her run up on no motherfucking Jackie Christie. I ain't never seen her try to chase Jackie off no motherfucking boat or chase no motherfucking beach, OG down no damn street, a corner, or Airbnb. None of that. None of that. She ain't try to beat up Royce. She never ran up on that motherfucker Royce, bitch. She ain't run up on Laura. She ain't run up on nobody that would have fought her ass back. So everybody, oh, Tammy this, Tammy that. Oh, okay, girl. Okay. Alrighty. To me, Tammy was a fucking bully. So, like, in the story, that's just my opinion. And I don't give a fuck. I'll tell it to her face. Bully, girl. Bully. Who you beat up? Who you beat up? Oh, nobody. Oh, okay, girl. Hair flip. You just like to woof and try to push people into corners. Like, that's it. Like, girl, please. You can wait to start shit with Jennifer. Because, you know, Jennifer ain't about that life. Jennifer, she ain't with all that shit. She ain't with all that shit. She still feel like she's spoiled. I don't know who fucking spoiling her. You know, but I mean, she still feels spoiled. Because she still keep recycling designer clothes. Play those closet ass bitch. So yeah. So y'all already know she ain't about that life. So but yeah, I bet you she'll run up on Jennifer before she we already know she ain't gonna run up on Shawnee. So I mean, it just is what it is. So and I do believe Shawnee will fight. Like Shawnee a lady, don't get me wrong, I can't stand her, but I don't think she no punk. Like she ain't no punk. So because I ain't never seen her Tammy chase Brandy nowhere. Malaysia friend Brandy. Bambi was on the show. Why she wasn't chasing Bambi nowhere? The fuck out of here. Because she wasn't trying to start shit with nobody she don't already feel like she could beat up. She one of them hoes. So yeah, hair flip. I said to her face. Period. So moving right along. What's next? This right here. Ooh, look at Jackie.
They ain't come out here. Me and her did that so be. What else? No, what else? Tiny saw Queen so she could see Queen. I'm saying, Tiny, so she could see Queen.
Okay, so Jackie's mama dog died. And shout out to him for getting his mom a new dog. I think that was very sweet. That you know, I don't. Did she even want one though? Jackie's, you big teeth having fucker. Did she even want one? Because just like you went and bought her dog, couldn't she have done that? Asking for a friend. Don't y'all find that weird? What if she ain't want another one? He surprised her with one. He didn't say I was talking to my mom on the phone and, you know, she was really wanting another dog because her dog just passed away. So I'm about to go surprise her with one. It's like if her husband died, would you have just came over there with a man in the suit? Like, here you go, mom. Yeah, bitch. Or you just gonna bring her new nigga over there? Mom! You don't have to cry over her anymore. Like, they look just alike. Look what the Lord did. Look, oh. I know I'm the best son ever. I know you grieving. I know your husband just passed away, but you ain't gotta be sad for so long. Look. His name was Brandon. His name is Brendan. You're welcome. So I'm like, did she even want one? I'm like, did she want a new? I mean, most people that a dog, like my dog, if something happens to my dog, God forbid, I'm like, no, I love my puppy. So Scooby-Doo. So if something happens to my dog, I'm not gonna want a new one like right away. Like I might get one eventually, or I may get a dog to build a bond with that dog while my dog is dying. Like especially like if I know my dog's dying, you know, I might get one like before, you know, so that they can make this cute like little bond, and it's just like, oh my god, so like we can miss him together. So you know, like something like that. You know, like when it comes to pets, because pets passing is a little different. But some humans take it like when they dog die, some bitches be depressed. Like it's like a person died, girl, especially white people. Girl, it's white girls in therapy right now talking about a dog that died 14 years ago, bitch. I'm telling you. Don't waste the 14 years on motherfucking psychiatry bills, bitch. Just because Snooty died. Absolutely, they treat them like humans. I had a wife friend, my wife right here, bitch. I had called him and his dog had died. So, you know, it's sad, you know, whatever. You know, so but when I was talking to him, bitch, like he was crying. I'm like, bitch, I hope you cry like this and something happens to me. Because them be the same people that heard a whole fucking human done died. and just be like, oh, that's unfortunate. I just saw him. But then your dog died, you. I'm like, oh, hell no. I said, what you cry like that for? I said, oh my God. Oh. I was like, do you need me, friend? I said, what's going on? Or like, I will leave right now. I'm like, are you okay? And he like, yeah. Buster died. I said, Buster died. Mother, I almost hung up. I was like, you doing all of this over that damn month? Like you can't get another one? I was like, oh my God, your motherfucking goldfish just died last month. You ain't cry like this. I was like, this is crazy. Oh, I'm like, nah, I be a little sad, but I even drop a little tear beach. God forbid something happened to my dog, because I love my fucking dog. He is literally like family. He sleep with me, like all of that stuff. Like, this is my baby. You know, he alerts me white people, because, you know, when the male people come and when the white people be dropping past, he be barking this shit. I be like, thank you. Thank you. So, because, you know, with me, I live around a lot of white people. So I don't know when they're going to decide to get together and try to hang me. You know, so I like that he let me know when motherfuckers is crossing the street, when they jogging, all of that shit. And motherfuckers coming trying to burn crosses and shit. I want to know they in my yard. And my dog gonna let me know. So here, Fletcher. So, period. So, yeah. This is a lot. This is a lot. And I'm really mad that he could have let her finish getting her hair done. He could have finished let her get her hair done. Where my dog hold on, let me see. Hold on, I'm gonna go get him really quick. Hold on, I'm gonna go get him. I'm gonna grab him. He's my baby. Scoop, say hi. Say hi, Scooby-Doo. He's my baby. He is. Oh, look at him. He's just, oh my God, love him. And he loves me. Don't you? Say yes, I'm putting you outside. Okay. He said yes. Look at my baby. Look at him. And he just had a bath yesterday. So he don't have on his sweater. Okay, get out. Mm-hmm. Get out. Mm-hmm. So yeah, that's my baby. I fucking love him. You know, like he is like my heart. Or like I love my baby. So if something happened to him, I would be sad. I really would. You know, so it's like I get it, because I don't want anything to happen to him. It's like I don't, like, he is so spoiled. We have matching clothes, all of that shit. I don't play. That's why I have them on churn. Because I got dogs. I love dogs, little bitty dogs that he don't shed, he don't bite, he got all his shots, he got neutered, all of that shit. Like he is a good puppy. He is so sweet. Isn't come here. He listens to me. See? Look at him. Come here. Up. See, oh my God, he's just so sweet. And he's so quiet when I'm live. Okay, go bud. Out, bud. So he's so quiet. He's just like, oh my God, I love him. So I mean, he's my baby. So it's like I get it. But still at the same time, that's why y'all know he's just like my kids. Like when my kids say, like you would never know. Like they are quiet, like they really are, because they know I scared them straight. So period. But yeah. So and he could have let her get her braids finished. Look, hold up. Why? He could have let her finish getting them braids done, bitch. That's how you know this was a surprise. Cause I don't like it. I'm like, oh. I'm like, y'all couldn't have waited. Oh my God. Crazy. But I mean, shout out to him. I mean, I guess that's all he can afford. Why is he holding the dog? Because I don't, she can't bond with it, girl. She in shock. Girl, her dog just died. Girl, she's still in shock. And he just bringing new dogs over there and shit. My dog's name is Scoobs. It's Scoobs. It's Scoops, not Scooby Doo. I call him Scooby Doo like as a nickname or Puppy. I don't know why I've always called him Puppy, and I've just like never stopped. But his name is Scoobs, and because my son kind of kept calling him Scoobs in the car, because yeah. So when I was like, so we like kept the name Scoobs. So his name is Scoobs. Yes, and he has the chain and to say Scoobs on it. Period. He's a part of the family, same last name and everything. Period. They got me fucked up. Yep, he got a whole last name. He is basically a human. So, whatever. So, yeah, moving right along, Jackie's stop bringing people shit they ain't asked for. So let's get into Kirk of the motherfucker Franklin. So, first of all, Kirk Franklin's son is cute. Like, let's start there. I was like, oh Lord, I was like, oh, he cute. Kirk, okay, you did that. You did that. So he's very cute, handsome young man. And it's a problem. It's a problem. So let's get into it. Kirk Franklin's estranged son, which his name is Kerrion. Kerrion, I believe that's how you say it, Kerrion or Kerrion. Either way. And let's get into he cute. Let's get into this heated conversation that he had with his father. All right.
Okay, if you think I'm bringing this, I'm gonna say it like this. When you start to get your skinny back out the goddamn way before I put my foot in. I dare you. I dare you. I dare you. I dare you. I'm old. I did it. He just hung up the phone. I'll break your neck. Is that a threat?
Oh yeah. Definitely is. So he said, "This is why I'm done." His caption, Kerrion. This is why I'm done. No father should speak to their children like this. If I have any issues, it's because of the type of treatment that I deal with behind closed doors. Hanging up in my face, no apology, no compassion, no effort. Stop telling me to go home to my family. I don't even know where they live. I don't think I'll ever trust my father to be alone around him ever again. I didn't want to do this. I probably won't release the entire recording because it's too embarrassing that I'm even dealing with this. No matter what people think, I pray my dad deals with his deep hatred towards me. I don't feel safe around him at all. This recording is recent. It is not from 2018, just to clarify. I'm going to learn from these experiences, live my life in peace, and make beautiful art. So I read an article, and an article stated that this recording was from 2018. So this was him also clarifying, like, no, this was recent. This was not from 2018. Like, y'all got me twisted. Like, if this wasn't from 2018, I mean, if it was, I just tell you, but it's not. Like, this is a recent conversation that we have had. Why is Kirk Franklin's son Kerrion estranged? Now, I did a little research, and from what I gather, a lot of people think that the woman that Kirk Franklin was with in 1996 is his mother. Kerrion's mother is not named. There is a woman that people assume that is his mother, but we don't really have, like, we don't really know, like, who his mom is. It's kind of weird. So I'm like, this is so weird. Like, why can't we know who your mom is? Like, why is this such a secret? So, but the only thing that I can think of by it being such a secret, I just hope that I hope whoever his mom was didn't have him underage or some shit like that. Because Kirk Franklin, why is his mom such a secret? I'm confused. I'm like, did you, like, what was she, like 15 and pregnant? 14 and pregnant by your ass? Like, what is this? I'm like, but with him being 33, I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, I don't, with Kerrion being 33, I don't know. But I'm just like, this is weird that, his mom isn't necessarily being mentioned. It is rumored that Kerrion is bisexual. Yay! He states that he's not gay, although he has done like a lot for the LGBTQ, and it is rumored that he is bisexual. He said that he's not gay. He never said that he's not bisexual. So period. So period. So yeah, we get one. Yeah. Y'all got enough fine niggas to give us a couple of them shit. So period. So allegedly he's bisexual. Yay! And oh my god. So allegedly he's bisexual. So that's another rumor to why Kirk Franklin really doesn't have necessarily much to do with him. So from what I gather, Kirk Franklin had him and he was with his mother until he was like 8 years old or something like that. And then when he turned 8, him and his mom, like separated from Kirk or whatever. And then Kirk, went and had a whole new family, whatnot. So he kind of felt like left in the dust is what I'm assuming. Like, since he's not a part of the immediate family, Kirk's wife and their children, since he's not a part of that, he's felt estranged, from them because Kirk was more worried about this public image of his family. And with Kerrion being like the outside child, like the outside is kind of like a constant reminder, that this is something of the unholy, because Kirk Franklin is, really religious and everything around him, Christian music and all that is circulated around that. So, it's a lot going on with that. So with that being said, I just think that that's more what it is. I don't think it necessarily has anything to do with this alleged sexuality of Kerrion. I think it's more so since he's not a part of the immediate family, they have this, he's in the church and everywhere they perform and where they go, the majority of the time is, Christian, and having this son, that's not necessarily a part of this family, it doesn't look right for the image, if you will. So I feel like that's why Kirk kind of, pushed him, to the side. It's kind of like the first Prince of Bel-Air, and then here comes Will. Will's the estranged kid, if you will. Or when fucking Ray J played Brandy's, estranged brother on Moesha. When, so it's kind of like that you still have a certain like hostility, like against that person, especially if they missed out like on a lot of big moments in your life or just the majority of your life in general. You still have this like undertone, feeling towards them, an absent parent. And I think that that's how Kerrion feels. He feels like Kirk, from what I've been researching, I feel that Kerrion feels that Kirk is like more so like an absent father. And when Kirk comes around, Kirk expects Kerrion to react to him how his children that he fully raised, respond to him. They have a different type of respect for Kirk, than Kerrion will, because Kerrion, you didn't raise him. Like he's not like in your household, or anything like that. And he has a problem with you because of that. That's part of the problem, and with people like Kirk, they like the type of man like Kirk, to me, he likes to look over, the things he done, and will more so like kind of tell you like, you grown now, grow up, or, you're this age, and that's beside the point. You can't get anywhere if you're not acknowledging, especially if y'all in therapy for a reason. Like y'all there for, there's a purpose. If you've been in therapy, you're in therapy because there are problems you're trying to work out, issues you're trying to work out. This isn't a healthy therapy. This isn't, we're just going to therapy just so we can keep our relationship tight. Because that's what a lot of married people should do. Like when you first get married, like what me and my spouse did, we had therapy, like when we first got married, like it. So it wasn't like, we just got married and that. No, it's good to have therapy in good times and bad times, so not just when something's going bad, you should get therapy. You should get therapy when things are going good too. Shout out to Divine Star. So Kirk going to be added to the exposed list this year too, huh? Who's the mother? Somebody called Murray, period. We do not know who his mom is. I'm like, who the fuck is your mom? But yeah, shout out to I have no idea. I'm gonna figure it out though. Y'all know me. I'm nosy. I'm gonna figure it out. Shout out to Nurse Sarah, my boo. Me and Patience are enjoying you, whatever the F you get through. Period. Whatever the F you get through. Period. So shout out to Nurse, my boo. Thank you, girl. Thank you all for the super chat. Hold on. Twila said most parents have issues with their kids that live the life they couldn't. Just my thoughts. No, I think there's a lot of deep rooted issues, in what's going on with them, because I just feel like that's why they're in therapy. Shout out to Standalone. Don't trust no nigga. Don't trust no Christian. In my Kai voice, love you, Sean. Period. Shout out to Standalone. Thank you so much, sweetie. So a lot, Christina, a lot. So let's get into what Kirk Franklin had to say. I mean, he threatened him, he called him broke. I'm like, why are you talking to your son like that? Like, I mean, regardless of you being upset, why are you calling your son broke? Why are you disrespecting him in this nature? Like, what is the point of all of this, Christian? What is the point of all of this? Like, I really don't get it. I never heard you talk on a stage like that or nothing. This is why people don't like Christian people. This is why. Because of shit like this. This is why. This is why. This is their nightmare. This is our nightmare. Let's get into what Kirk had to say.
I have an older son named Kerrion Franklin. In May, he'll be 33. For many years, we have had a toxic relationship with him as a family. We've tried for many years through counseling, through therapy, to try to rectify this private family matter. Recently, my son and I had an argument that he chose to record. I felt extremely disrespected.
I hear you say recently, so not 2018, recently.
That conversation, and I lost my temper. And I said words that are not appropriate. And I'm sincerely sorry to all of you. I sincerely apologize. I want you to know as a father that during that conversation, I called the family therapist and got that therapist on the phone to try to help. He never played that part of the recording. I'm not perfect. I'm human and I'm going to make mistakes and I'm trying to get it right. Please keep me and my family in your prayers.
Okay, now I let y'all hear that bullshit. Now I'm about to cuss him out. So I let y'all listen to this shit. Now I'm about to cuss his ass out, since he like to cuss people out and threaten to break motherfuckers' necks and all of this shit. I appreciate that. So now I'm about to cuss his ass out. Show Liz, hurry up.
I have an older son named Kerrion Franklin.
Why don't you act like it, you big nose, chronic masturbating motherfucker? Yeah, that's why I would never shake your hand, because you nutted it too much. Yeah, you fucking chronic masturbator. So, yeah, I don't have time for you. Like, I really don't. So, I don't understand this, Kirk. Help me understand.
In May, you'll be 33.
Hurry up.
For many years, we have had a toxic relationship with him as a family.
As a family. So that means that all of you in your family have had an issue with him. Shout out to Nurse Sunshine for the super chat. Nurse Sunshine, that's my other boo. Shout out to Nurse Sunshine. Shout out to Nurse Sarah, my girl. Don't trust no Christians. Don't trust no. Okay, shout out to y'all. Y'all said don't trust no Christians. Y'all fucking not with y'all. So, it really do be boring when you not up here. Period. Girl. So look now. So Kirk has trained his other family members to feel some type of way about this young man. So he's saying that they've had a toxic relationship as a family. So that means you're the reason. You're the core. You're the problem. It's not the family. You've pushed how you feel about him onto your other kids, onto your wife. Because how you feel is how they feel, because they're going to want to protect you. They have the relationship with you. So if you were all good with him, they would be all good with him. Unless they have their own personal problem with him. But you said as a family. So that means that you, Christian man, have gotten your entire family against this young man. And that says a lot about your personality and what you do and how you are as a man. That doesn't speak on him. It doesn't. That speaks on you.
We've tried for many years through counseling, through therapy, to try to rectify this private family matter.
If it hasn't been rectified in years, then that means that you don't want it to be. You don't want it to be. That means you are the fucking problem. If he's open enough to meet you, talk to you, have therapy with you, then that means that there's something in this that he wants to fix at some point in time. A lot of people don't know who Kerrion is. So with that being said, obviously he's not running around using your name for recognition. He's not running around trying to get clout off of you. He's not doing any of those things. He is just at his brink's end with trying to have a relationship with somebody that won't fucking listen. You won't listen to him. You feel like his problems are small. You feel like what he went through and what he's going through and how he feels about you doesn't matter because he's not praising you. And that's what you are used to. You weird ass nigga. That's what you're used to. You're used to church folk and all of the people coming up praising your name. Now it's somebody that is in your immediate life that does not. That does not. So instead of trying to fix it, instead of trying to do that, because you can't get this young man to think how you want him to think. So since you can't get him that way, you get instantly frustrated and you are short. Why would you say that you were on the phone? He didn't play the other part of the recording with you talking to a therapist if that's how you talking to him in front of a fucking therapist. Like you are literally threatening this boy. It's a threat, especially when it's not immediate family. We as people that are raising our kids, when we threaten them, they know what it is. They know what it is. It's just sit the fuck down. Now I'm tired of having to fucking tell you. So, it's just, but when you estranged, any insult or any threat is going to be taken seriously. Like, we don't fuck with each other like that. So don't threaten me. Like, I'm not your daughter, the one at the house that you raised or the other son at your house that you raised. I'm not them. Y'all see how proud Kirk Franklin was when he put up that post and it was shared on Shade Room and all of that shit of him sending his other son to college? He went viral for sending that son to college. Where is that relationship with Kerrion? Where's that relationship with him? You don't show him. You don't even talk about him. It's like he don't exist. So I feel like you treat him that way because how you react to him speaks volumes. I'm not worried about him. I'm talking about you right now, Kirk. You don't share this boy. You don't talk about him. You don't have him at your churches and shit. You don't do none of that. He's into art and music and things like that. He ain't no records or nothing. You have not taken him under your wing. This is your son. Like, nobody should have to tell you this. And you have the power to fix it. You just want to be right. And you want to be respected. But he can't respect you if he has no respect for you. That's why you have to fix it. Gain a respect so that he will respect you. You're not going to get disrespected by a child that you have built respect with. Rapport, and all of that. You don't have to worry about it. Because the child is going to look at it like how you talking to them is coming from love because you care about them. He don't know that. And then you threaten them and shit, telling them that he poor, all of that. What fucking father talks to their son like that, especially when you are estranged? You should be trying to figure out how can we fix this? And if you cutting him off, you being short with him, you doing this, no wonder y'all haven't got anywhere. If this is how you react like he owe you something, he don't owe you any fucking thing. This is your son. You brought him here, not the other way around. Shit, he don't owe you shit. And it's your responsibility as a man. I don't give a fuck what me and my kids go through. I'm going to find a way to be in their fucking life. You bet your ass. Even if I got to come on bended knee. Even if I got to put my pride to the side. When I know they in the wrong. I know they are. But I have to find a way back in. Because some tough love just be too fucking tough. To where you push a person completely out of your life. So sometimes you got to swallow your pride and just let it be. Just let them get it out. And just let them. You don't have to agree. Just let them talk. Just let them talk. Because that's where a lot of friction comes with people too. When you can't get a word in edgewise. Well, people like this motherfucker, Kirk, who always think he right. Come on now, he a Christian. He like a T.I. He like a T.I. He's misogynistic. He's a lot of these things. A chronic masturbator. He's all type of shit. Shit, you view this boy as a mistake. If he wasn't born, you wouldn't have a problem with that. That is how you treat him. Because you don't talk about him, you don't share him, you don't post no pictures, nothing. So stop trying to make it seem like it's just him, because it's not. She's like, he's not crazy. He's not, no, because we don't know who he is, and we should. We know that your son just went to college. We know all of that because that's the son you claim. We know all of that shit. Shout out to Philly Chica and shout out to Cake So Sweet. Sean, watching you is pure therapy. You make my day better every time. Love you, hair flip. I love you too. Thank you so much, sweetie. And so, but no, period. Like, we don't know nothing about this fucking boy, and we should because of you. You're his father, so we should know. Even with Will Smith's son, the one that he had in his marriage before he got married to Jada Pinkett, we still knew about Trey. I know exactly. I know his name. His name is Trey. He worked on E! News and shit, E.T. and like he's done all type of things. And he was in Will Smith's videos, and you know, he's taken multiple pictures throughout life with the family, been on vacations with him. Even his mom has been on vacations as well. Get the fuck out of here. Kirk, you have never treated this boy like that. So stop trying to make it seem like he is delusional. He is the problem. No, you are the problem. And judging by this conversation, how you just hung up on him, threatened him, called him broke, all of that shit. You're not speaking like a father. This ain't no nigga on the street. This is your son, and you need to treat him accordingly. That's how the relationship grows. It's not going to grow if he's not heard. Just listen to him. Who cares if you don't agree with it? Just shut the fuck up and listen. Trying to cut him off like you know every fucking thing. Clearly you don't. Because if you did, what's wrong? What's up with your relationship? Your other kids don't have this type of relationship. The fuck you mean? Hair flip. Shout out to Lakia for the sticker. Girl, he tried it. He tried it.
Recently, my son and I had an argument that he chose to record.
He can record what the fuck he want to record. Because you always trying to make it seem like he's delusional. Like he's the one being difficult. I would have recorded your ass too, bitch.
I felt extremely disrespected in that conversation, and I lost my temper.
No, you disrespected him, is what you did. Like he said in recording, I'm not disrespecting you. Kirk Franklin is the type of person that if you say something that he doesn't agree with, especially as a father, you know, like certain things you can't say to, you know, to your parents, you know, like, you know, certain things like can't have the last word, you know, stuff like that. And they look at it, you know, shout out to Christina for the super sticker. Thank you, sweetie. They look at it in a different way. You know what they do? Like, don't talk back to me. You're disrespecting me by, you know, some parents say some shit and they don't expect to hear anything after it. You know, if I tell you to go upstairs and clean up your room, I shouldn't hear no but this or no. If you say anything, that's disrespecting me. Just saying anything back at all you should do is go upstairs and do what the fuck I just told you to do. Like, you know, that's it. So that's how he's trying to treat the situation. Kerrion never disrespected him, called him out of his name, threatened him. He never did any of that. So how are you being disrespected besides the fact that he is disagreeing? Disagreeing with somebody and disrespecting them are two different things, Kirk. Two different things. And if you want respect, it is something that you have to gain. You have to respect somebody to teach them how to respect you in return. So if you have no respect for this boy, because you have no relationship with him necessarily, y'all are estranged, why are you expecting him to literally respect you? He don't even know how. You got to know a person's limits. You got to know what's disrespectful and what's not. There's plenty of women that don't mind if you send it in a friendly way to call them a bitch. Oh, what's that, bitch? You know, like they don't mind. It's some women that don't even like being addressed like that. Don't even playfully call me no bitch. But in order to know that, you got to get to know them. You got to get to know how to respect a person by knowing them, by building a relationship with them. You know, that's how you make it make sense. It doesn't make sense for you to expect him to, he doesn't even know how to respect you. What do you mean? Now, there is the obvious ways of respecting somebody, not name calling, you know, and things of that nature. I mean, there's obvious disrespect, you know, obvious things that you shouldn't do, you know, and obvious things that you shouldn't say, you know, during a conversation with anybody. So that's just the respect for a human being in general is the respect that he has for Frank. But as the respect as a father, you have to earn that. A man barely been in your life at all, and then he comes into your life in your 30s trying to tell you how you're going to respond to him. After you done basically seen this motherfucker, you can count on your hands how many times you've seen this person. And then they coming into your life in your 30s trying to tell you how you're going to respond to situations, how you're going to respond to them, and how you're going to respect them. Who the fuck are you? That's why that boy said when he was on the phone Kerrion, that's what he said, I wish you would. And I would have said the same shit. I wish you would put your motherfucking hands on me. Now, my mom threatened me, somebody that really took care of me, you know, all of that shit. She says some shit like, wow, I broke your leg. I'm like, okay, mom, look, I'm sorry. You know, like, because it's a different type of respect, you know, that I have for her. And the conversation wouldn't have never even got that heated. You know, when you having a conversation with somebody you love and care about mutually, like it's mutual. You know, you conversations usually don't even get there. You know, so, I mean, but he got me fucked up. So, I mean, and that's how he felt. Like, no. You ain't about to just talk to me like a dog, bro. Like, you barely been in my life. Like, you're barely my fucking dad. You're not about to, and we're supposed to be working this out, like why I feel how I feel and how you feel. We're not just gonna make how you feel relevant. And that's how Kirk is. That's why he got short, threatened the boy, and hung up. Because he wasn't agreeing. So since you ain't looking this shit through my eyes, we don't even need to talk. Fuck you. That's how you treat your son? But you care about him. Okay. Yeah, it looks like it.
And I said words that are not appropriate.
You disrespected him. You did not say words that was not appropriate. And you also fucking threatened him. Get it right, bitch.
And I'm sincerely sorry to all of you.
We don't need an apology, ho. Apologize to your son, bitch. With your tomato nose having ass. You didn't threaten us. You didn't call us poor. You didn't do none of that shit. We don't need no motherfucking public apology. This is what I'm saying. By him being more concerned about the image than he is his own son. What are you more concerned about? How people view how you're treating your son or your son? Should I get into a heated argument with one of my kids, especially as an adult, and it's some shit that's public? All I'm focused on is him. I don't give a fuck what nobody's saying on social media. Oh, well, say what the fuck y'all want to say. Oh, well. This is between me and my motherfucker son. Yeah, I cussed them out. So, what you gonna do about it? My focus is gonna be my kid. I'm gonna focus on him and how I can fix it if I'm truly sorry for what I said. That's where my focus needs to be. That's where my energy needs to be. You don't need to apologize. Apologize to us for what? You didn't do anything to us. You didn't do shit to us. So then you're apologizing because you know you're wrong, but you're apologizing to the wrong people. We don't give a fuck. We don't care. Because you apologizing to us, your relationship still fucked up with your son. Hair flip. The relationship still fucked up with your son. I mean, okay, you apologize to us. Where did that get you? Where did that get you?
I sincerely apologize. I want you to know as a father that during that conversation, I called the family therapist and got that therapist on the phone to try to help. He never played that part of the recording.
Why does that matter? Why does that matter? It seems like you are so defensive. This is your son. Why are you so defensive? Like, this is your kid. Like, you're weird. Like, these motherfuckers are Hollywood, girl, Hollywood. I cannot.
I'm not perfect. I'm human and I'm going to make mistakes and I'm trying to get it right.
Like your son? I don't understand why you want us to be understanding with you, but you can't even give your son the same respect to be understanding with him so that y'all can work it out. Even if you did feel disrespected by him, so what? As a parent, especially when your child is an adult, they're an adult. So you got to stop looking at them like a kid. When you say shit to your adult child, it hit different because they fully understand. As a child and coming up, a lot of that shit our parents be saying to us, we don't really recognize, you know, what they're saying until we get older. You know, I'll be like, damn, my mama used to call me all type of bitches. And, you know, because there's a lot of women that grow up like that. And their mama call them bitches and hoes and, you know, stuff like that. It's a lot of women that grow up like that. You know, and then, you know, as they get older, you know, they realize like, damn, I'll never talk to my kid like that. I'm never going to call my kid no bitch or no hoe, you know, or nothing like that. I mean, so it's like when you get older, a lot of stuff start to register, you know, as we grow. Because when we get to the point to where we're going to have our own kids or teach our own kids one day, we're going to start thinking about the things that we learned, you know, how our parents raised us, what they did, how they did. So if it's a lot of negativity, if you don't think about it in your subconscious, then you're just going to do it. It's just going to happen. It's generational. It's just going to happen. So in order to break the mold, all you have to do is realize that something wrong is happening in order to correct it or just not do it or to avoid it. You have to realize it, first, so with this makes things worse. Like, it doesn't make things better, and do you actually care about your kid, or do you care about the image, how people are going to look at you for what you said to your son? Because it's a little different as we get older, so you got to stop approaching him like he's a child. He fully understands everything that you are saying. That's why you can't get over on him, because he understands. So you can't just pull the wool over his eyes like he's a kid. It doesn't work like that. He's not a child. So you have to start looking at him as an adult. Don't say his age and expect him to act younger for you. Sitting here saying he's about to be 33. Why aren't you treating him like he's about to be 33? Why aren't you treating him that way? The conversation that you having with him is childish. Like, he's not a kid. So I would expect that, like, from a teenager, Kirk Franklin's approach. You just got this unruly teenager that's talking shit, nasty mouth. Yeah, you haven't been there, but it don't give you the right to just be, super nasty and negative, to me. So Kirk Franklin gets upset and says what he says and hangs up. Okay, cool. He's 32, about to be 33 years old. Kirk Franklin, 90. There is no reason that conversation should have got to where it got, especially with Kerrion. He was not being disrespectful. He wasn't. He's just not agreeing with you, and you view that as disrespect because you cannot bamboozle him like you did the motherfuckers you raised. And we about to get into one of them too. So yeah, let's keep on going.
Please keep me and my family in your prayers.
No. I'm not praying for none of y'all stuff, Kerrion. No, I'm not praying for y'all. I will. I pray your brakes go out going down the hill. I pray a ceiling fan fall from the windowsill, bitch, or some shit, and knock you in the head like I like to. The fuck? So it's just like, yeah, no, you got me fucked up. Like, yeah, no. This is the same person. Tomorrow brings a brand new day. This is the same person. All my sins have been washed away. My hands look new. This person. This person. Can I get a witness out there? Lately, I've been going through some things that's really got me down. I need somebody to help me come in. Period. Silver and gold. Period. Silver and gold. I'd rather have Jesus. Than silver and gold. Yes! Oh, this is him, y'all. This is a damn shame. So, yeah, period. So, moving right along. Who next? We want to get to the daughter, right? Ain't it the daughter? Ain't it the daughter? Oh no, this is the son. He's about to talk about what Kirk Franklin said. Period.
He ain't been consistent with going to counseling. We can verify that. He won't even speak to T.D. Jakes again. T.D. Jakes was on that phone call. He didn't tell y'all that part. Get Jakes back on the phone.
It's not the fact that we understand that Kirk Franklin is human. He doesn't look like a cyborg. He doesn't look like a robot. He doesn't look like a pet. He doesn't look like a pen or a pencil or a notepad or a computer. You're right. He's a human. We get that. That is the most obvious thing about any human being is that they're a human being. So let's not state the obvious. What we do need to state is that he needs to treat other people as if they are human too. Stop acting holier than thou and realize that you're not holier than thou once you are caught up in a situation. Okay? So Kirk Franklin shouldn't have to realize that he's a human and say that I'm just human because he made a mistake. He should be just human every day. Because this wasn't the first day he made a mistake and it's going to be the last day he make a mistake. It's not. So people need to start realizing that they make mistakes while they make them, not when they make mistakes that other people see. Then all of a sudden, I'm a human being. I'm this and I'm that. No, it's very hypocritical. So go tell him that. Tell him to stop being a hypocritical human. Tell him to stop doing that. It's not the fact that we don't realize we get it, but he doesn't. That's the problem. Here, Flip. Just like I said earlier, you shouldn't just go to therapy when you're going through something bad. You should also go when life is good. Even if it's just a couple sessions, just go check. It could be some stuff going on that you don't even necessarily know. They could be feeling a certain type of way that you don't even know. So therapy is good at any point in time. It just shouldn't come up when something bad happens. Here, Flip. So we definitely realize he's human. Go tell him that. Tell him stop being a hypocritical human. Shout out to my girl Candy girl. Kirk Franklin is just a phony and a fraud to me. Period. I agree. He is a fraud. He definitely is. My next move, right, and just shame the devil and tell the truth. Period. And anywho, who is that mama's boy's mama? I'm gonna look into that. I'm gonna look into that. We might have to go on station and talk about that. Who his mama is, y'all. We might have to go on station and talk about that. So yeah, so let's get into this. So he said he apologized to his fans. That was cap, you know.
His page is cap. He ain't been consistent with going to counseling. We can verify that. He won't even speak to TD Jakes again. TD Jakes was on that phone call. He didn't tell y'all that part. Get Jakes back on the phone.
Period. Why he didn't say that? Why Kirk didn't say that? Shout out to my girl North Sarah. My girl, isn't Kirk Franklin very gay in here? I don't care what. I don't know. I've heard bisexual rumors about Kirk Franklin as well. I have never really looked into it or anything because I just don't care about Kirk Franklin. But I have heard certain things. I have heard certain things. Thank you so much for the spit. Thank you, Nurse Sarah, for the super chat. Thank you, sweetie. He needs to grow on LB. Period. Well, we should look at others as human, and we will all fall short. Period. The problem is people look at these people as not flawed, and I never understood that. I think it's how they view themselves. It gets to a certain point into how you view yourself. And why I say that is because, to me, if this was innocent or if it was a mistake or something that just boiled over, why did he feel a need to apologize publicly? So we understand that he's flawed, and we understand that this is between a son and a father, and something that shouldn't be handled publicly. So why not just try to make it as private as you can? So even with his son going on a tirade, even with his son, dropping a recording and all of that, handle whatever you do after this privately. There's no reason to come on social media and say sorry to anybody besides your son. The conversation that he had on the phone was between him and his son. It didn't have anything to do with us. So if his son, this is how you know that he's a fake ass mother, how Kirk Franklin is fake as fuck, and how he has the problem with being flawed. He would not have apologized if his son did not leak this footage. Has anybody thought about that? What Kirk Franklin did was wrong. This was recent. He didn't feel a need to apologize, not even to his son, until his son made it public. So what he did was already wrong. It shouldn't take for him to make this public for you to apologize. You should do it because you knew you were wrong. That's noticing a flaw. That's noticing, that you're not perfect. You're human. You're going to make mistakes. Not let me humbly come to you after my son makes something public that I never apologized for behind the scenes. Because if he apologized for behind the scenes, why would his son need to bring it up, girl? If him and his son talked behind the scenes and his son and he, worked it out and he apologized to his son at least, came on bended knee apologizing like he should have, why would his son even come forward with it? That's what we got to think about. We got to stop overlooking things and look right at it. We realize he human. Ain't nobody perfect. I ain't never met a perfect celebrity, a perfect human being, let alone a celebrity. I've never met one. So, or seen one. Like, I don't expect anybody to be perfect, but still at the same time, you need to realize your flaw when the flaw happens, you know, especially when it's against someone else, you know, not because somebody's publicizing it. Now, all of a sudden, I apologize. No, that's fake. That's not a real apology. Shout out to Miss Christy Baby. They're saying his son went through abuse. I'm wondering when and how and who. Never mind. Girl, shout out to you for the super chat, girl. I'm gonna have to look into this. Oh, shout out to us. Girl, I'm not about to say your name. Star, girl. I don't want to mess your name up, girl, but you I like your picture. You cute. Hi, Sean. I love you. I love you too. Thank you for always making me laugh, girl. I do what I can do it, girl. Oh my God. Love you. Aunt M said, is he gay? Why is he giving grown dude on ball with I cannot with y'all. Why y'all want him to be gay? My girl Mel said, is this some out there that, yeah, they do act like that, girl. Like, who are you to judge anyone? Period. CLB. Period. So like that's my thing. Like, if you apologize for something, apologize when it happens. You know, don't wait, you know, until everybody publicizes the shit and then all of a sudden, oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so regretful. I wish I never. Well, why did it take this? Why did it take other people to make you apologize? Like, this is crazy. To me, that just means that you have no respect for your son. Like, you could give two fucks about this boy. That's just how I feel.
Many of you know I haven't.
Yeah, we heard this bullshit. So let's get into pretending you're a little sister. Kirk Franklin's estranged son says the last picture he was allowed to take was with his family back in 2006. So this is, you know, Kerrion up here in the photograph, and that was in 2006. And he said, I'm finally out of a 14-year deep hole of chaos and confusion. This the last picture I was allowed to take with my family in 2006. If my freedom, my light sparks your interest internally, think about the areas in your life you could gravitate toward gravitate toward you, or if provoked for too long. We can love you enough to leave you alone. If my dad continues to self-sabotage our progress as a family and ignores me for another 14 years and doesn't accept me, I'll still be fine. I am breaking the generational curse right now. 14 years, not one dinner, not one cozy Sunday night together, not invited over for Christmas or any holiday. I am sick of threatening words constantly behind closed doors. I have earned the space to speak how I speak about my childhood. None of you walked in my shoes. I'm going to stay focused and keep busy with my clients and my creativity. I will grow from these experiences. Please do not crucify my father. I am not here to bash him across the board. I didn't even cuss in the recording. Why do people assume I did something to deserve verbal abuse? I just said what he said back to me. My father has been speaking very mean and manipulatively to me for 15 years now. My voice will be heard. I forgive him for the past pain. I am learning every day on my own this thing called life. Send positive vibes. It's difficult to focus on my work under these conditions. Yet and still, I am going to stay focused and my head is up. Hashtag Swank Media. So, like he said, you cannot not be in my life. And that is the problem. Kirk Franklin is one of those fathers, especially if in some way, shape, or form he was taking care of him financially. He felt like he was necessarily doing what he was supposed to be doing. You ain't invited this boy to no birthday parties, no Christmases, no Sunday dinners, no Sunday church, none of that. So how do you feel like you get to come into my life when we do try to, you know, work this out? And because I disagree with you, because that's Kirk Franklin's problem. Him and T.I., they're those two proud type of people. So if one of T.I.'s kids, like Deja did, was to come to him and feel like he's done something wrong in his eyes, no, I didn't. No, I didn't. Like, I've been taking care of you. I'm this, I'm that. Like, we ain't about to even do that. You know, he just completely overthrows and takes over the conversation to where they don't even feel heard. It's like, what's even the point? You just let them talk. You know, at that point, you get frustrated. You know, and you just don't want to deal with it. And I feel like that's where his son is. His son is frustrated. It's like, you know, we're not making it anywhere. You know, you're not gonna make me feel like I'm crazy, because those type of men are like that. They will make you feel like you are the problem. How am I the problem when you are my father? Like, I'm trying to work this out, you know, but clearly you don't. And I don't have to, you know, shout out to OS Keish. I'm so mad I didn't get her. Like, oh, hi boo, hi Keish girl, hey Keish girl. But you know, it's a lot. So he wasn't there. So, you know, Kirk Franklin stopped trying to make it seem like he was there, because no, you were not. You made that boy always feel everything. Okay. Now, this is his sister, and I'm about to cuss her out. So Kirk Franklin's daughter says she will go to war for her dad, slams her estranged brother for trying to ruin their father's legacy. Which, how in the fuck does this ruin her father's legacy? That's why some bird-ass bitches need to just shut up. So yeah, Kirk Franklin, I'm about to cuss this bitch out.
I don't know. I would like people to respect the fact that this is social media, and that y'all only see what we allow you to see. And sadly, what's the correct song whatever today?
Exit 25 onto Roswell Road towards Sandy Springs.
I'll go to war. That's it. I mean,
you just need to shut the fuck up. And we don't give a fuck about you going to no war, girl. Girl, fuck your daddy. Girl, fuck him. We don't care about you going to war. This don't got nothing to do with you. He was the firstborn, bitch. He was here before you. So yeah, you need to shut the fuck up and mind the business that pays you, girl. Because this don't have nothing to do with you. Nothing. Because I can see it all in your face that Kirk done already got you feeling some type of way about this, about your own fucking brother. Your own brother. He don't have no respect for him. You wasn't raised with him. You didn't see him. He wasn't at Christmases, birthday parties, Thanksgivings, none of that shit. He wasn't around. So to you, it's like this random ass dude that's talking about your dad, because you don't even fucking know him, girl. You know of him. Shut the fuck up. This ain't got nothing to do with your privileged ass. You had him your whole life. Kirk Franklin raised you from 0 to now. Still raising your little stupid ass. So, girl, shut the fuck up. This don't have nothing to do with you. Talking about something. You'll go to work. No, you'll get cussed the fuck out. Hallelujah. In the name of your daddy. That's all that is, girl. Ain't nobody scared of you or your motherfucking father. Now get cussed out.
We'll cuss him the hell out as well. Sorry. I just learned from previous experiences, whether it's with him or anything like that. Family don't mean nothing. Like, you don't gotta be blood to be somebody's family. I can meet you for 2 months, and you can be considered my family, then be somebody like my brother and not be my family.
First of all, bitch, like I said, you already have a bad taste in your mouth about your own brother due to your father. And I don't understand how you're saying that family don't necessarily matter when you can meet somebody in 2 months and be closer to them than you feel to your own family. Are you saying the same thing about your fucking father, girl? Are you saying the same thing about him? Ain't he family? So isn't it easy for you to meet somebody within 2 months and have much stronger feelings for them than your own fucking father if you're so quick to dismiss your own fucking brother? So it's like, girl, shut the fuck up. This don't have nothing to do with you. Get beat up. Because you ain't going to get in nobody's face and say none of this motherfucking shit. Girl. Shit, you and your little holy pussy. Girl, shut the fuck up. Wasn't nobody talking to you. This how you get cussed out for no reason. Like, I have no reason to cuss you out. You don't have no reason to speak on this. No reason, especially if you disagree. You can't come forward and say, this is a family member. It should be handled privately. And you coming forward speaking on it publicly. Everybody already know what you're talking about. But you don't want no clout. Shut your big face ass up.
So I got, like, that's it. Right. And I just think that as a grown person over the age
6.4 miles, turn right onto
of 30, You just don't air out business.
He's actually not 30, bitch. He's 32. And let you get it right. You don't even know how old your own fucking brother is. And he's not airing out business. He's airing out a situation between him and his father that is long overdue. Because he's getting a different type of results. You know, his father's never apologized to him about anything. You know, now all of a sudden he getting apologies and shit. So sometimes it is better to come public with something, especially when you're ready to walk away. Especially when you want to publicly let a motherfucker know that you done walked away. Yeah, because some people in the public look at him still as Kirk Franklin's son. So let me denounce that shit publicly. And if you want to know why, here you go. So it's a little different. So you ain't walked in these shoes yet, and you will, because you got a smart ass mouth. So you will. Yeah, you'll be getting disowned soon. Yeah, soon as you find the right nigga that your daddy don't like. Absolutely, girl. So yeah, you'll be getting dismissed and disowned soon. You will see. Big face who?
But I mean, if you want to air out, we can air out. Because
you don't have nothing to air the fuck out, girl. This is why you need to shut the fuck up and be 23. Shut the fuck up. Like this don't have nothing to do with you. What are you airing out? You don't even know him. What are you airing out? You have to know somebody to air him out. She gonna let down that window and air out that car.
You don't gaslight people and expect them to just be nice to you. And that's anybody, period. You don't gaslight people and then be mad when they respond. Because you gonna get that response like that. I would cuss them the hell out as well. Response. You gonna get that response. I know this is exactly where we're at.
Oh Lord, she ain't got no hair. Oh, I'm really about to cut your bald head ass out.
You're gonna get that response. And so,
bitch, I thought she had a slick ponytail, bitch. I didn't know she was bald, bitch. Oh, okay. This I got new jokes. So okay.
I know exactly where we're at. I'm dead.
Girl, hurry up.
You gonna get that response.
Bald head ass.
No, it's all love. It's all good.
No, it's not all love. It's not all good. I thought you said you would go to war. With them 2 pieces of hair on top of your head, them crumbs on the top of your motherfucking head. Girl, you and them crumbs on the top of your motherfucking head, bitch. Like, girl. I thought you and them crumbs was ready to go to war. I'm so sick of you light-skinned bitches feeling like just because y'all light-skinned, y'all can wear blonde. Anybody can wear blonde, even dark girls. Like, girl, cut it out. That shit is old. Get out of here with that Faith Evans, Lil Kim ass, hardcore album ass shit. Girl, you with these crumbs on top of your head. Now it's all love. I thought you was ready to go to war. Get them crumbs blew off the top of your head. Girl, crumb having assholes. Like that, y'all, you bitches talk the most shit. Well, y'all should be the quietest bitches in the room. Moving right along. What's next? Because look, I'm sick of her. And she's boring. So the Weeknd is reportedly over the Grammys. I'm glad he is not performing at the Grammys, going to the Grammys, because his performance at the NFL, the halftime show, that shit was horrible. It was horrible. So we don't care. We don't care the Weeknd. We don't care. We don't care that you're not gonna be at the Grammys. We don't care. We don't. You don't support everything else that's racist. I don't understand why you're stopping now. So yeah. Oh well. Thugger wants to know what kind of man ladies prefer. Let's get into it.
Do you want a real nigga that's a fuck up, or do you want a fuck nigga that don't fuck up?
We want a nigga that don't wear purses. How about that? That's what they want. They want a nigga that don't like purses and wear dresses.
I want all women in the world to answer below.
Why you don't like them? Why you keep talking to women? I'm getting sick of this Stormisha Alice Mocha Shay ass. I'm straight ass shit. I'm getting sick of this shit. Why the fuck are you so concerned about women? When you in their clothes and shit, stealing their purses and shit. What Nikki say? Call him in my dressing room stealing dresses and shit. Caught him in my dressing room stealing dresses and shit. I think that's what most women want. They want you to stay the fuck up out their closet. They want to know that their clothes are safe. They want to know that they ain't gonna be at work, see you on Instagram and they shit. How about that? They tired of walking in the club with the same outfit on when you meeting them there. They tired of that. How about that? It's your weird ass. You and Jericho showing up to places with the same blouse and shit. I think she gotta get you drunk for you to want to have sex with her and shit. Like, nigga, you're weird. So let's start with that. Beach. Let's start with they like niggas that don't wear purses. How about that? Can you fulfill that? Can you start there? Since you want to, you know, be just a lame ass nigga and ask just some lame ass questions. Now let's get into Ari. Ari's of the Fletcher, Kyle fucking sister. That's all she gonna be, is Kyle fucking sister. So yeah, I'm not about to read these articles and all of this shit because I basically read it already. So let's get into it. So if you see this photograph right here, this is Ari, and she is it has Vogue behind it, and Ari is in the May's issue of British Vogue. Okay. So she posted, like a dream come true, like trying to make it seem like she's a very badass bitch on You Horse Baby. And shout out to Ari for being in British Vogue. The attire she's wearing, it's gorgeous. I love this dress. I think it's beautiful. I think the picture is very flattering. I think she looks great. It's a great photograph. She's beautiful. I will give her, she looks great. She really does. I can't even hate on her. She looks amazing. Tay did that, period, with the hair, the ponytail. I'm loving it. So yeah, she looks great. I have nothing to say about that. She looks amazing. But here's the thing. So it's more so of an ad from what we see, like an ad placement. She is not like going to be on the cover of Vogue. Beyonce was just on the cover of Vogue. Are you fucking kidding me? Like, from Beyonce to this bitch? Yeah, I doubt it. So, yeah. So, shout out to her for being in British Vogue, because she is in it. She's in the magazine. She's just not going to be on the cover. So here's the thing. Ari's trying to make a shout out to my girl Jovi Beauty, because I seen Ari, you tried it. Don't come for my girl Jovi. You tried it, bitch. I'm not scared of money back, y'all. I will punch that nigga in the throat. So she puts this photo up, right? And you see it says Vogue in the back. So the majority of the people that are seeing this are thinking that she is going to be on the cover of Vogue. Isn't this what she said? This is a Vogue cover. When Beyonce's picture was being promoted, she was on the cover. So it made sense for her to post, Beyonce to post a photograph like this, because she was actually on the cover. So come to find out, Ari just like posted the picture like this, and like Vogue is like behind it or whatnot, but she's not going to be on the cover. So she's trying to make it seem, Lord, they said page 127. She gonna be on the hard cover, on the front, not the back of the, but the last one. Like, so when you gonna look for Ari, Okay, Ari, no, okay, Ari, okay. Oh, there she is. If you squint, beach, you got a squint, beach. That's her, beach. She right there. See, look. There she look at, there go the ponytail, beach. Yeah, it's gone, Ari girl. So she way in the back. She in the back. of it. Don't you go open up that magazine and expect to, get to page 7. And nope. You're gonna have to scroll, bitch. It's a page turner. So, girl. So she way at the end of the fucking magazine. Girl, shout out to DC. Way at the end of the fucking magazine, girl. And she gonna put this up, and it is misleading. So Ari, girl, shout out to you because you are in the magazine, but this is very misleading. It is. You put this shit up like you literally going to be on the cover. You did not state that you're gonna be on page motherfucking 252. You did not say that, girl. You did not say that, girl. You did not say that you're gonna be by the motor parts and shit in the back with the coupons for oil changes and shit. You did not say that. You didn't. You did not say you was gonna be next to the Starbucks coupon for $5 off a mocha frap. You did not say that at all. You did not say that shit. You did not say that shit. You did not say that you was gonna be next to the mocha frap motherfucking coupon, girl. That's $5 off, and the mocha frap still gonna be $52. Shit, that took off 5, so it went from 57 to 52. So, girl, you tried it, girl. You tried. This is very fucking misleading. So, when people, saying this shit, girl, you can't get mad at them. You cannot get mad at people, Arbor, girl, because you did this shit. All you have to put up is "I'ma be in Vogue." That's it. You could have wrote it. You didn't have to do this. You put this shit up and tricked us into thinking that we was gonna go buy this motherfucking magazine. And your fake body ass, your built body ass, your build a sex doll ass, what's gonna be on the front of this motherfucking magazine? But the devil is a liar. So, girl, no, you fucking tried it. So, you won't be. So, yeah, girl, you in the back in the miscellaneous. So you done had Arrogant Tay and all these motherfuckers come all the way over there. So wherever you took the photographs to get you together for page 303. You buying him Cartier watches and shit because he came and did your hair for a magazine that you in the back of. And she's like, I've done other magazines. Yeah, ones with your ass out, girl. Like, girl, no, have you done any classy magazines, girl? Yeah, I doubt it. So, yeah, here, Flip. We're not talking about the Rough Rider magazine. We ain't talking about Playgirl ghetto version, bitch. We ain't talking about the MILF magazines, girl. Like we ain't talking about that, girl. We ain't talking about you in the hood in no car washing it with your ass in the air. We ain't talking about like that, girl. We talking about like this. Like this. I ain't never seen you on People magazine, none of that shit. Girl, you tried it. So, yeah, all your magazines, girl. Okay, girl. That soft porn you call a photo shoot. Yeah, moving right along. So a woman claims Tristan Thomas is the father of her child and says he's sending people to her home. So, Tristan and Chloe, they said that he's still trying to have a baby with her dude looking ass. So, yeah, and this girl says that, we got a baby. And this baby has been around while Tristan was cheating. So while he was cheating, he still is. But while he was cheating, he made this baby too. And she is annoyed because she's like, why the fuck you sitting over there trying to make a baby with that bitch? We need to be able to take you here. Come get this one. How about that? Why have another child? Just come over here and pick this one up. Y'all just raise this one. The fuck? So, she says basically, I ain't giving up. What does she call Chloe? That's why I wanted to read this. She said, at the real Tristan, stop sending people to my home and take another test trying to scare me ain't working. I'm not going anywhere. Try focusing on another baby with Clogger. Is that Clogger? Focus on what you made here, boo. The truth shall set you free. I know it's eating you up at night. She said you can never silence a Gemini. Remember that. I just feel like it is his baby. I do feel that way. I feel that Chloe is sick of these baby mamas. So I think that's why Tristan is really trying to hide from this kid. Like why he really wants no parts. So I don't understand why he's trying to make another baby with her when it's children that you don't even want to acknowledge. Because he had a whole nother child. I think it's a little boy or something. Not the child he had before Chloe. I believe he had another one, like another little boy, alleged little boy. And now this girl, it's just too much. Tristan is a slut. So, yeah, gross. Congratulations, Chloe. I hope he everything you wanted, sis, because y'all be chasing these niggas. So, I hope he's everything you wanted, bitch. Eat your heart out. Masika and Barbie.
Ask your father.
Mommy,
Yes, princess.
what is a trap queen?
Ask your father.
First of all, I think that that's cute. And I think that it's cute that Masika said, ask your father. I mean, it's in his song, she my trap queen. Say what's up, hello. Oh, oh. That broke motherfucker. So yeah, so I think that that was cute. And I would have said the same thing, girl, ask your motherfucking daddy. He the one who got her the songs and shit, girl. So ask your father. So I would have said the same thing. So shout out to her. Yes, I saw Chloe New Nose, and I saw she also turned off her comments because she got tired of people talking about her. So, yes, I saw her New Nose, and she is very ashamed of it. Very ashamed of it. You feel that way too? I thought the same thing. My next month. I thought the same thing. I'm like, I feel like she was like, when call me and then say my name and then you say this and then I'll answer. I do feel like she set it up. I do. I felt the same way. I'm like, yeah, she staged this shit out of Masika. I'm like, yeah, you told her to say that. I just don't see her coming out the blue while you're live. That was just no. I feel like she did. I do feel like that was rehearsed, but it was cute. So I mean, it wasn't nothing inappropriate, you know, or anything. So it was cute. So, but I do think that it was rehearsed. I do think the same way. I agree. So shout out to Fetty Wap and his eye. Period. What's next? Oh Lord, this unfit mother. You just don't know. Yeah. Oh my God, I can't stand watching unfit mothers dance off beat. Them knees weak as hell. Been sucking dick for 34 years, 37 years. Mm. Ugh. Gross. So hair flip. Yeah. So she talked about. So what she say? Why do these niggas be lying like they sexing me? Who? Who? I keep seeing you hollering at a lot of people that won't respond. I done seen you holler at Drake, crickets. I done seen you holler at Chris Brown, crickets. Girl, who the fuck is you talking about? And where's your kids? Pop quiz. Tell me where your churn is. Yeah, girl, you tried it. You tried it with them bad knees. We seen you drop it like it was low, but pick it up like it was warm. Look, knees on bad. Knees on bad, bitch. Knees on has 60 sections. Girl, get up. Caesarean having ass body ass bitch. Girl ain't took care of one of them fucking Caesareans. So your scar don't even mean nothing. Only real mother Caesarean marks mean something. You gotta raise your churn for that scar to mean something. Get up. You still fucking big in here. Shit, you tried it. How the fuck the front of you small, but the back of you? Girl, how you just small in the front? Let me find out you only care about the front. Let me find out. Hold on. Let me find out you only care about the front. Cause you real big in the back, girl. I don't know your back and everything, girl. Look, in the front, period. You can't tell her shit in the front, but she fuck around, turn around. She fuck around, turn around, girl. She looked good from a distance. So, yeah, move right along. Biography. That's our last one, I believe. Yes. Oh, so Candace Owens. Oh Lord. So Candace Owens, has her own talk show coming. So I just want her to talk about white women. Please don't talk about black women. Girl, we so sick of you. Girl, we are sick of you. So don't talk about black women, bitch. Focus on your target audience, which is whites. I know you're very upset that your leader, your master, Trump, didn't get another 4 fucking years. I know you're still upset about that. So, girl, the baby father you always wanted. So, yeah. So, please talk about white women. Leave black people out of it. You already let us know how you feel. You don't like them. That's cool. You don't like us. All right. So talk about your white people. That's all I want. Just don't talk about us. Leave us out of this. We won't support you. None of that shit. Don't worry about it. We will let the white women, the ones that you cater to, the ones that you swear up and down, feel you and respect you, and all of that. We'll let them handle it. I just feel like that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna let them be fans. I wish I would tune into a dirty bitch like you, girl. Yeah. So we're gonna let the white people support you because you swear up and down they do. So we gonna see. Those ratings are gonna tell it all. So black women, please don't get stuck and caught in this web, because I already know she's gonna come forward and say some offensive ass shit just so y'all come over there and watch this bitch. But don't go over there and listen to this hoe. Catch motherfucking recaps on YouTube or something. Don't go watch this bitch. Don't go watch her. Because I just feel like that's what she gonna do. She gonna say a lot of, triggering shit to the black culture and black people just so we could come over there and watch this stupid bitch. Because they're not gonna let her get away with no kumbaya. Are you trying to get blocked? Are you trying to get blocked? The good does not outweigh the bad. I can sit here right now and say all type of nasty, evil shit towards people, but make a lot of points along the way. It still doesn't make it okay. It still doesn't. Nature Boy does that too. I don't know if you know who Nature Boy is, but Nature Boy does the same thing. Nature Boy be having a lot of points. He's still evil. He's still evil. So I'm sure there are plenty of, people out there that, are rapists and, and all of that shit, but have points. They make a lot of points. They be intelligent as fuck, but they still rapists. I mean, if you're a bigot, you're a bigot. I'm just saying, so just because you make a point and you have a valid point, here and there, does not make it, it does, the good has to outweigh the bad. When it comes to Candace, there's way more negativity to her than there is positivity. So she focused on the positive points and had negative moments. I think a lot of black people and black women especially would be able to take Candace. They would be like, oh, okay, because she does have valid points. She does say a lot of things but saying something obvious is different from having a valid point. If I say don't touch the eye when it's hot because it's going to burn your hand, it doesn't mean that I'm dropping knowledge. I'm dropping facts. No, I just said something that's obvious. Like, that's obvious. If I say don't have sex without a condom because you could get an STD or have a baby or anything like that, and then you be like, damn, he dropping out. He right. Like, no, that's common fucking sense. And Nature Boy does that. He'll take some common sense and mix it with a bunch of, idiocracy is what I call it. Just a fucking ignorant degenerate. And mix that shit together. And that's what Candace does. She mixes a little racism, bitch. A little bit of you respond to me because I'm a black woman, bitch. But at the same time, bitch, when you come over here, I'm gonna let you know that you're a trifling ass bitch, and you could do better, but you can't. So look at me because I am better than you. So pay attention, sis, because I'm that bitch and you ain't never gonna be that because I'm motherfucking Candace Owens. And just because I got a bunch of churn and a few baby motherfucking daddies, bitch, I'm still better than you because I'm a Republican. Fuck her. So hair flip. So like, no, you can't be no fraud ass hoe expecting me to, to support you because you are a black woman. There are plenty of black people that do things that we frown upon, that we shouldn't support, and we do. So I see this bitch coming from miles away. So she ain't never got to worry about my support. So hair flip. I'm gonna watch a day of that shit. And so fuck Candace and all 78 pounds of her. So yeah, fuck her. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Well, that was my show. There we go. I'm not gonna say. I don't know. I might. I might go on station here. I might go there. But I love you guys. This is my show. Thank you so much, everybody, for all of the donations. I really appreciate it. Thank you. And thank you for all of your support. Oh my God. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. Hair flip, period, 78 pounds. Yes. Fuck Candace and all 78 pounds of her. So I love you guys. And I will see y'all at the next show. We did a 2-hour live, period. It'll be a good playback, period. So hair flip, I love you guys. And this is the next show. Oh my God. Bye. I hate saying bye to you guys, but I mean. Bye. Love you guys. Yeah. Hair flip. Yeah, I'm a badass bitch. I don't like it. Hair flip. Yeah. Oh my God. So you guys should be happy. Oh my goodness. Hair flip. But anyways, hair flip. Hair flipping on these hoes. Hi.